Hello there, everybody. Welcome to a brand new series for all of us. By all of us, I mean the three people that I'm with. This is Modded Minecraft, which is Minecraft with mods. Hi, Rito.
Hey. Wow, Orbital. Starting
How
off
are you?
right like that. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm
Alexa.
doing excellent. Orbital, how are you?
I'm doing great, Alexa. How are you doing?
I'm
Oh my
doing
goodness.
great. All right, so here's how the
Yeah.
series is
Wow.
going to go.
Wow. Wow.
Hello, Rhapsody. Hello.
Hi, Alexa. How's it going?
I'm doing well. Here's how the
Oh.
series is gonna work, everybody. We're gonna be playing Minecraft, and we're gonna just do things. And our long-term goal, because there's like I don't know, 500 different kinds of delicious alcohols in the mod pack. We're just gonna make a massive brewery that is like totally automated, and we're just gonna, long-term goal is get crunk off our own supply.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the
Within
plan.
reason.
With it, yeah. Within reason.
Responsibly.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
So-
go. I like this plan way better than Kill Rito. I think it's gonna benefit me a lot more. Plan a dope city.
I don't know. I still might just do the first one because it's easier than
Probably,
planning
let's
dope
be
city.
honest, it's gonna happen. Anyways, I'm gonna be the first one to do it though, for sure. I'll kill Rito first. I know this.
Oh, we
So
will.
I know that.
You go ahead, Raps.
So I know that each of us have something on this board that we're looking to accomplish in this episode. I'm gonna try and go off to Slime Island to get us some materials for making some really cool stuff. What are the rest of you going for?
I'm going mining. I'm gonna go get supplies and maybe I'll start making a house if I get a lot of stuff.
Ooh. And I think Orbital and I are gonna start planning out the dope city and making a house and doing things along those lines.
I mean, before we start planning this city and all of the buildings, we got to name the city. Does anyone have any
Oh.
nice names for a homey place to live?
I like Chet.
That is a nice name for a homie. A couple homies named Chet.
Just Chet Avenue.
Chet
Sure.
Avenue. All right.
Chet.
It's where our city is. Chet sits on Chet Avenue.
All right. I'm good with it.
Any other names for?
Oh my!
for
Why
a
would
city?
we need another one?
Why? I
Orbital?
don't think we need another one.
All right.
Chet.
No taken.
The great city of Chet. All right.
As, my
Sounds
yeah,
fun
my
to me.
The
I
great.
like
First
it.
idea is the best.
First idea is the best. Unless the first idea is to go with the second idea.
Am I right in assuming that the great city of Chet sits inside the principality of Chet, which sits inside the region of Chet, which sits inside the country of Chet, or is that just an assumption?
that's-
too
They're
far?
actually only currently operating in the economic zone of Chet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
It
super
gets
state of Chet.
confusing.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right. So the grand city of Chet that holds the Wholesome Boys brewery and
Of-
winery
Of
and
Chet. Don't forget of Chet.
distillery of Chet. Okay.
Oh, Chet.
So does everything in the city of Chet have to have of Chet after it?
I mean, we'll see.
It would be nice, like, right?
Yeah. Like
It'd be convenient. You
I'm-
never forget.
I'm
what
orbital
city-
potato of Chet. I'll have you know.
I
course.
see. I see.
I'm Rito, first police officer of Chet.
Indeed. I feel like I have to now say one.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I'm Chet.
No, you are the Chet. You are
I-
the Chet of which Chet is named.
Yeah, it's my city.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Crazy.
well, here I thought we were founding it equally, and yet now we are subjects of yours.
Yeah.
Nah, not subjects. I'll equally share the city of Chet with all of you.
Okay, so you
It's
just
just-
happen to be named the same thing the city is named, rather than it being causal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, you kind
I
of.
feel like that's a convenient thing to say when there's only 4 of us and you're the one named Chet. Oh, this city just happens to be named Chet.
Hey, I never said
Sure.
that the city was named Chet.
Okay, so you're right. It is a complete coincidence.
What
Sounds
came-
like a coincidence to me.
Sounds like a coincidence to me.
What came first, the Chet or the Chet? That's the question.
It's got to be Chet, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I made a bed, y'all. If you want to come
Oh, hell yeah.
set your spawn by right-clicking on it.
Go.
That
I'm
would
gonna come
be
do
great.
that, but I'm also gonna ask you, where is this nearby slime island that you've spotted?
It is far east. It's like
Mm.
out in the meadow far east.
So I was going the wholly opposite direction.
Were you going west?
Yes.
Yeah, you did go west. I can see you. Yeah, you're gonna want to go east, and it's gonna be up in the sky because it's a massive island in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So which mod is the slime, or rather are the slime items that you're gonna be using from?
That is from the mod Tinker's Construct, which is also what the smelter is from that we're going to be trying to make here hopefully soon. And those are going to allow us to do very good stuff. It's just we have to actually have a place to put them first, which means that, Orbital, me and you got to do some planning.
Yeah, we got to do some work. All right, what do you think?
Get cracking.
Where should the sort of the plaza be? We need to give the Chet a heart, you know, before we can give it some bones and flesh it out and make it feel all homey.
Well, I mean, I'm looking the big meadow that Raps just went to.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
It's flat. It's easy to get to. Yeah, I'm imagining a little tiny bridge right here that goes across the water. And kind of you have a road going down into the meadow. We maybe set up like a house here that's kind of the headquarters where the giant Wholesome Boys to-do list sign is.
So
And then
okay.
yeah.
All right, so the Wholesome Boys sign is sort of going to be in the outskirts of town, sort of like a little suburb of Chetville, if you like.
Yeah,
perhaps?
exactly. This is Chetville.
Chetville.
I think
Okay.
that's
All right.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I think that's a great idea. You know what? I even think that maybe if the plaza is indeed in the meadow, we can think about like diverting the river, so we can have like a nice little sort of scenic plaza in the center of Chet.
I like it.
I don't know. All right. So should we go and scout out a zone, a place?
How about this? You go scout and figure out because you're gonna be main city planner. I'm just your lowly Chet.
Congrats, Over.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You've been promoted already.
Wow.
I'm just gonna be your lowly Chet in Chet, and I'm gonna do what Grandmaster says. You've also been upgraded to Grandmaster.
Wow.
Thanks.
So you're Grandmaster Chet now is how that works.
Okay.
Look, I don't know how.
Grandmaster Chet, but there's also a lowly Chet. Is being a Chet a bad thing in the city of Chet?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that like Chet is actually just a monarchy or something too. There's a lot of the whole lore of Chet has not quite been determined yet. I'm sure it'll get unveiled over time. But I'm going to
Chet.
work here. I'm gonna get a house for us.
Okay.
Just a little tiny little house.
In Chetville, not actually in Chet proper.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
You gotta. Okay. All right. That's cool. That's cool. I just want to check, you know.
You just want Chet.
I do.
Oh God, this is. Uh-oh.
Worst possible start to a video ever. Rito, how's the mining going?
I got a lot of stone, some copper, two different types of copper. Excuse me. And tin. Is there two different types of copper because there's two different mods with copper, or what's that about?
Yeah, it's called setting up a server poorly. Don't worry too much about it.
Oh,
It'll work all the same.
I'm not worried.
So it's
Oh, okay.
kind of
So
in
both
the
the
end, all
copper will function as copper.
Yes.
You won't need to be. It won't be like get this copper, get that.
No.
Okay, okay.
no. Both
No, that's gonna be
coppers
us
are
to you later in the
sufficient.
series.
Yeah, I know. Do it now while you can before I have my authority in police station.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited
Uh,
for the police station.
I'm living.
While
with this
everyone
station.
was doing their roles, I'll add as well. I'm gonna be Raps, the mason. I'm just gonna go around and make stone things.
Cool.
Yeah.
I do like
What's-
stone things.
What's your first stone thing you're making?
Well, the first one is gonna be building the side of the mountain out so that I can make a smeltery and kind of like a foundry for
Oh, hold on.
whole operation.
I have to ask. Do you have planning permission for this? This
Permits?
smeltery? You have permits? Have you received?
I don't know.
The
I
Grandmaster.
don't think we've settled on a hierarchy yet.
Did you run that
I'm
by the
pretty
council
sure
of Chets?
I'm pretty sure we settled on there's a grandmaster. I don't know if you missed that part.
Yeah, no. You need to have dominion over all Chets. I'm a riot.
Oh.
That's true.
I
You've been playing your laws very well in chat.
Little
Chet.
riot check.
What?
You're a riot.
Oh. Oh boy.
Hey guys, it's raining.
Getting deep
We are
into-
never
oh, wait,
going
no,
to
I'm
want
deep
for
under-
slime.
Good. I typically don't want for slime.
I don't know. I could do with one for slime from time to time. I may just jump.
Do it. Do it. Do it, coward.
Might
Do
as
it, non-coward,
well
because it was your
jump.
idea. You might as well
Go
jump.
ahead and jump. First step of the series.
It was a strategic death.
First step
Okay.
of the series.
That's what they all say.
Damn it.
And they're usually
Whoa.
like,
No.
what was that?
Somebody else seen a lightning? Jesus.
I heard that and I'm
legitimately scared by
deep
that.
underground.
If I'm struck by lightning, it's been nice knowing y'all.
Oh.
That's
If you're
nice.
struck by lightning, yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
Uncalled for.
Just
I'm gonna let you off with a warning. Any more non-wholesomeness, and you are gonna be locked up, mister.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Chet's the most wholesome person ever. You're disobeying his laws already.
Yeah.
If you did get offed by lightning, Alexa, I would ensure that you had Chet's first ceremonial burial service.
See, I don't have Chet insurance though.
On this occasion, you know, it would be a special token of gratitude from the Grandmaster.
Oh. Thank you, Grandmaster. Do we have to call you like Senpai Orbital?
Yeah.
I mean, Grandmaster is fine. I
said
don't know what
Grandmaster
Senpai is
Senpai
going to do.
Orbital.
Grandmaster Senpai Orbital.
Yeah.
Chet.
Master Senpai.
Grandmaster Chet Senpai Orbital.
Somebody turn off that light.
Yeah, it's like real scary.
Yeah? It seriously did spook me the first. I've actually got all the slime in a chest near our to-do. So I'm going to knock off Visit Slime Island.
So when I get back, can I knock off mining? We never have to mine in Minecraft again, right?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Man, I don't know why we played this. I hate mining. I hate mining.
The only thing I hate more than mining is crafting.
Oh my goodness. What a game.
All right, so I gotta throw one at you guys early on in the series. This is the kind of crap that you can now expect in the series. It's just us crap talking about random stuff. So this is one that came up on a stream the other day, and I 100% need your guys' input. And we're gonna go one by one because it's a doozy. Okay. What?
Like school again when they tell everybody to introduce themselves, and I don't want to, and I just want to not talk. I'm scared.
Dude. I feel that.
They're
Every
like,
day I'm like, I don't
what
want
did
to
you
talk
do
to
this
anyone.
summer? Yeah, they're like, what did you do this summer? What are your interests? And I'm like, my interests are not talking to the class.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I feel it. No, I mean, I respectfully feel the same. But anyway, what is your definition of a condiment? And no, I'm not talking about a minty fresh rubbery protection.
All right.
Okay. You want to go down the line?
I mean, Orbital.
You want to draw the line?
What
There
is a condiment to you?
Well, I mean, as I'm the first person to go, I feel like my definition will be the foundation with which the rest of the discussion is perhaps considered, which gives me undue importance because I really have never considered what a condiment is. A condiment has got to be defined, surely, in terms of what it complements. That, in my view, must be, in part, the definition of what a condiment is.
Okay. Would you like to stop stalling and define a condiment for us?
Well, I think,
I must inform Alexa that we did have to define shoes to orbital. So this,
Yeah.
it may be a
Wait,
dangerous
hold-
place
hold-
to
hold
it
up,
may be
hold
a
up.
dangerous place to start. So
All right,
All right,
Alexa.
you know what?
Let me go one better to you, right? Before we get into condiment discussion. Like, would you say that slippers are shoes?
Yeah.
yeah,
Are you sure?
Don't avoid the argument.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still sure, but
Okay. A condiment has got to
what is
be
your condiment?
something that is added to something else that makes it better. That's a condiment.
that's really broad though.
That's super broad. So like technically, I'm a condiment to the series because I make it better.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
Boy, that
Absolutely.
is that's a bold initial definition.
You are the
All right.
best condiment.
Oh, thank you. Rhapsody, tear that definition to shreds.
Well, I mean, like, I'm actually just going to slightly modify it. I'm going to say it's an additional extra to a meal that enhances or changes the flavor in a subtle but significant fashion.
I'm pretty sure subtle but significant is a like massive oxymoron. But
What'd you call me?
but I suppose subtle but succulent or whatever you said is good enough.
Subtle but significant is not that oxymoronic, frankly. Subtle
mean,
doesn't mean unnoticeable.
I suppose that's fair.
I think you can
Burrito,
have. Wait, hold
tear
on.
apart-
Sorry,
Okay,
just to
okay,
jump in
okay,
on that.
counter-argument,
Like,
counter-argument.
you can have
Grandmaster.
you can have substantial condiments, right? That change the flavor profile in massively different ways. Like,
I
it's
mean,
not.
Okay, name one.
Dude, hot sauce.
Yeah, hot
100%.
sauce or chili pepper,
Completely.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a significant way, but it doesn't change the base flavor profile. Like, it adds to it, sure.
Depends
But
how
it
much you
doesn't
put on.
fully change.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. I think at that point, it doesn't become a condiment. Your original meal becomes a
what
condiment
point-
for the hot sauce.
False.
At
You're
what
changing
point
it.
is the meal a condiment?
You're
and a
changing it.
condiment
You're
no
that's
longer
you're changing the
condiment?
definition. That's
Am I not allowed to?
No.
We live on
thought that
shifting
was the point.
stands. I'm not a descriptivist. I'm a prescriptivist in terms of language. Thank you. It's at the opposite. Whoops. I've gotten lost.
in Minecraft? Or-
Yeah.
I'm lost in a big
Or in
old
your
argument,
sentence.
So.
Rito, what's your definition?
It's basically the same as yours, except I'm gonna modify it ever so slightly. I wouldn't say a condiment is an addition to a meal. I'd say it's an addition to just one specific food. Because if you say an addition to a meal, then isn't just everything on your plate a condiment to something else on the plate?
I think that's a really fair point.
You know, like that. I got all kinds of stuff from mining.
So like I'm gonna throw some examples at you guys that we can pick apart based on how they fit into the charade here. Okay. So let's say you make some scrambled eggs. Okay.
Yeah.
Delicious thing to put with scrambled eggs, salsa.
Bold,
Right.
bold way to start, but
Not my go-to.
It's, first of all,
it's a-
delicious. You should try it. But
Uh-huh.
is the salsa a condiment to the eggs?
yeah. What else
yeah,
would it be?
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
What else would it be?
Chips and salsa. Is salsa a condiment to the chips?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Wow, that was a unanimous yes to that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why would it not?
I feel slightly weird about saying it, but I have no idea what else I would answer besides yes.
Yeah,
I
I'm
would-
gonna be real. I'm gonna be the first one to say no. Then. I do not think that salsa is a condiment to chips.
You think chips are a condiment to salsa?
Salt. I don't think that everything has to be a condiment. of something.
Everything is a condiment to something.
My argument is that like salsa to a chip is it's a dip.
What, okay,
Yes.
what defines a
Is
dip different to a condiment?
Why is it
I think a lot of things, okay?
necessarily
So ketchup on fries, okay?
is a dip?
I think that if you are dipping your french fry into the ketchup, Like you put it on your plate. Maybe you mix a little mayo into it too, because people are freaking weirdos and think that's good. I think that if you're doing that, then it no longer is a condiment. It is instead a dip. But if you were to like drizzle the ketchup on top of the fries, it is a condiment.
Why
So
can't-
it's placement.
Yeah,
I think that placement has a part in it. Yeah,
That just complicates the whole thing.
it might complicate it, but I think it's accurate because see the thing is placement matters in like a lot of these. So for instance, like here's another just absolutely cockamamie example. Okay,
Go for it.
American Thanksgiving. Okay, I know that two of you have not experienced an American.
Yeah, I'm
Thanksgiving.
out.
yeah, I have no idea.
What's Thanksgiving?
Rito. But
I don't go.
you've got your turkey, you've got your mashed potatoes, you've got your gravy, you've got your stuffing, things like that. Okay, or dressing, depending on what you want to call it. Have we found any iron?
Whoa,
by the way?
hold on. Wait, what are you defining
have
as a
not yet.
dressing here?
Going back. For that.
Dressing is technically stuffing that isn't inside of the turkey.
Oh, is it a condiment
what?
that's placed inside? So is it
No.
similar?
No. Okay. So my argument on this one is, I like to do a thing after a Thanksgiving dinner, and by dinner I mean like after the day is over. I do not do this directly after the dinner is finished, where you just make like the bowl of Thanksgiving, and you put mashed potatoes on the bottom, then you put stuffing on top of that, you put turkey on top of that, and then you just cover the entire thing in gravy, and you just eat that in a bowl. Okay.
Mhm.
So it kind of all the flavors kind of mesh together. In that case, is turkey a friggin' condiment?
It's turkey.
It's part of the integral meal.
Okay, but if you take it out, that's still absolutely a meal.
Sure, but it's not about what is the essential of a meal. What can you not remove from a meal? Otherwise, you know, like, is an omelet without cheese still
It is
an omelet?
still an omelet. So then is cheese a condiment to the omelet?
Yes. In that
think-
case, because it's
I mean, that's a weird one for sure.
Rhapsody,
I
do you have
can't
any-
believe that this like didn't create
do you have-
war. Like I expected this to be one of those things that just none of us agreed on.
Do you have
this.
any- do you have any
But you
coal?
all agreed.
I do not orbital, and I apologize for that. I am about to start mining into the side of this mountain, though. So
Wait, what if
There's
you
I'll
all
get
kinds
it.
of coal in the
Oh.
chest. If that's, did you say coal?
Yeah.
Tons in the chest by the sign to the left.
Nat
Oh.
King Cole, Robbie Coltrane. A third example.
Coal from
Jonathan.
the video game Infamous.
Coal
Thank
train?
you.
Cole Sprouse from Sweet Life
Oh,
of Zack and Cody.
it's a great Cole. What about the American Superstore Coles?
Oh,
Uh,
what about the
okay.
common cold?
So we actually have an Australian supermarket chain also named Coles, but spelt differently.
Not KOHL.
No,
KOHL,
Coles.
that's still around anyway? Oh my god,
COLES. That's fine.
it's allowed.
I wonder if they like split off from the same company, just because I know that Aldi North became a different kind of Aldi in Germany than the Aldi that we have everywhere else in the world.
Yeah, Aldi South.
Yeah.
That's 100% correct though. Pretty sure.
They said, what do we do with all these stores?
Yeah, it's
I like it. I'm bored.
so we're actually like on board with the definition of a condiment being an addition to any food. Like that's literally it.
May I ask, did you have a different opinion and you were expecting,
I
or do you
mean-
have the same opinion and you were expecting different opinions?
I guess that like maybe I have a different opinion. Like I don't think that turkey is
Get
a
it, boys.
condiment to the thing. I think that there are certain foods that are like actually just never condiments. There's also the argument of, you know, so are we going with the definition of something added to food to make it, you know, subtly better, whatever?
To change, to tweak the flavor? I don't know.
Okay,
because
so then-
you can't say make it better because that's it's subjective.
So then here's one of the first big arguments that came up. What about just standard seasonings? Are those condiments?
That's
Yeah, see,
so like
that's
salt
a-
and pepper?
Yeah.
yeah, salt and pepper. Are they condiments?
I feel like maybe seasonings are just a more specific version of a condiment, but since they
So,
have such
okay.
an obvious name to them, you wouldn't call them a condiment. 'cause
So
it's a
now
subsection of
we're
a
getting
condiment, I
into
guess.
where a condiment has a subsection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's okay.
And that's kind of where the unanimous decision was near the end.
Man, I wanted to be different.
But I'm still something just don't seem right about that definition because it feels like it's just a cop out where it's like, yeah, well sometimes it's this, but
Well, I mean, that's the English language.
it's also true, yeah.
Okay, what's the platonic ideal of a condiment then? Show me what is the most condiment that you can think of, Alexa?
I think there's the big three.
Okay.
You got ketchup, you got
Ketchup,
mustard,
mayo.
you got mayo.
Okay, so if I have a small bowl of ketchup off to the side, you mentioned this before, but a small bowl of ketchup off to the side of chips, and then I dip them in, is that now a condiment? Or is that a dip?
I think
as
that's
you
a dip,
previously-
and I don't
That's
think dip. Yeah, I don't think dip is a condiment.
Can they not intersect?
I don't think so.
Can you check?
But like, I mean, I can't really check. I don't. I'm struggling with that definition. I really am. Because like, take another dip. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go with.
Dip.
I mean, do you have like, like a spinach dip? Oh, here you
Hey.
go. So let don't.
On you
respond
right now?
to that. I'm not sure where I was going with that one. Take ranch dressing. Okay. You can put ranch on a salad. Is ranch dressing a condiment to the salad?
Yes.
What is ranch dressing?
Yes.
Wait, pardon me?
What is ranch dressing?
Pardon me?
What is ranch dressing?
It's when you take your
repeat the
clothes off.
question?
It's when you take your clothes off on a big farm in the country.
Ah, it's not when you put them on. You're talking about ranch dripping. A whole
Oh
different
yeah.
thing.
Sorry. Yeah. No, that's my bad.
That's dressing ranch style.
Yeah.
Orbital.
Now it all makes sense.
Yeah, I always think of ranch as like a uniquely American thing because I don't really encounter it ever.
It's just it's weird. I figured out how to make ranch the other day, and it baffled me, and then I
Yeah,
forgot it.
I mean,
it's just like a weird collection of a lot of things: buttermilk, salt, garlic, onion, mustard, herbs, spices mixed into a sauce based on mayonnaise.
it
that
alarms
is,
me that you all of a sudden remembered it that specifically, but
Yeah, absolutely. I don't have Google.
it amazes me that you Googled it that quick. Like,
Yeah,
that
I
quick.
said, "Hey Alexa," and then you told me. First joke
Alexa
of
played
the-
Despacito, yeah.
There we go. There you go.
Yeah. I was gonna do
You
that
made
in
it so
response
now nobody
to
else
the
has to.
snubbing in the intro.
I mean, everybody gets snubbed once in their life, right?
Yeah.
Was anybody ever picked last on a sports ball team in their youth?
Exclusively? I'm gonna go with exclusively.
Yikes.
Well, I got to avoid that actually for like a very short period of time back when people did not know my level of sport prowess because I'm a tall man. So I would oftentimes be picked for, oh, you'll probably be good at this sport. They learned very, very quickly that I am just dexterously garbage.
That's what they called me in college, man. Dexterously garbage.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's
Yeah,
high
it's still
school.
in
Called you
school.
big, called you big tile.
Yeah, they actually called me Chet.
Grandmaster?
Dude, yeah. Grandmaster Chet.
That came with time. That came with time. You're not born a grandmaster, Chet. You become a grandmaster, Chet.
I beg to differ.
Orbital was basically just like giving it.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was very careless of him.
How do you guys feel the best joke that we had in the first episode of a brand new series was just calling everything Chet?
I like that it happened within the first couple seconds.
Yeah. It's a rough one.
Oh, Chet.
I've
Welcome
got
to
a
a rip
really
who's stuck through the downhill.
Yeah, I've got a really crappy house over here, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Wow! Lock him up.
What's new?
Not wholesome.
Tell you, Rats is going for the least wholesome boy award in the.
Yeah, I
Wholesome Boys.
didn't intend for that one to be rude, and then it accidentally was.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what they all say.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Where's the dang iron?
almost finished with creating the area we'll put the smeltery in.
Ooh.
Oh.
Now we actually need the smeltery.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back for resources in a bit.
Um,
Also, has anyone, because we're making the slime sling and the slime boots, has anyone, you know, hunted any string?
I'm pretty sure I have the server set to peaceful right now. So
Oh,
That
okay, so that's gonna be difficult to do.
So much sense.
yeah, I definitely forgot to change that back to normal. So thanks for the reminder.
Okay.
We've been on normal the entire time. What are you guys talking about?
Absolutely. I think that it's maybe convenient that there were no monsters for the first little bit.
Yeah.
I am happy that you made this mistake.
Yeah.
I mean, we made this mistake. Sorry, wholesome.
Actually, there was no mistake. It's been on the entire time. So.
Yeah, it's been on the whole time.
Yeah.
So do we have
Anyway.
like a chief monster hunter?
Sounds like the Grandmaster to me.
I feel like the Grandmaster is too.
It's getting too many responsibilities.
Yeah.
Spread thin.
Well, I was going to
Yeah.
say he holds himself in too high of regard to
Wow.
hunt monsters.
I mean, back in my day, Chet was a monster slayer, but
I believe that's how the Chets were originally selected. Is whoever slayed the strongest monster. But
it's kind of like that.
back in the day, it was they were all just townsfolk, and they just thought they were monsters.
It was like that really bad Jennifer Lawrence movie, The Hunger Games. It was just like 100 Chets and a cornucopia in the middle, and whoever came out on top got the city named after him.
You're just describing a battle royale that's probably making its way through Steam Greenlight at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a pitch for you guys. Oh,
Ooh, okay, ready to hear it.
well, I mean, you already stole it, but I had a pitch for you guys, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But
PUBG 2, right?
PUBG 2, it's basically the same, but with a slightly different premise, and I made it.
I think a lot of developers had that same notion.
Hello, I am Steam.
I'm intrigued enough, to be honest.
I mean, yeah. You can't have a good idea, at least have an idea. I guess, right?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Anyway.
Dying.
Oh. Well, don't do
Okay,
that.
They're not monsters.
And then in the next episode, maybe you can not die more.
I mean, the chances of us dying are going to go up substantially. I was wondering why I never had problems with food, and I loved it.
Yeah, I mean, I also did fix something from another time that never existed. Hey, there you go. First actual death.
Oh,
Congrats.
had to fit it in. Had to fit it in.
In the
You
last
couldn't
little
have
bit.
outroed faster.
Anyway, that's gonna do it for the first episode of For Wholesome Boys Build a Brewery. The boys build brewery bodaciously.
Gosh, darn.
Something like that.
Dropping like flies.
How do you build a brewery bodaciously?
Very carefully, Rhapsody.
Just-
very carefully.
Just big and build a big curvy brewery. What are you talking about?
Works for me. I want a big curvy brewery. I like my breweries like I like my condiments.
Difficult to
Described
define.
by 4 men.
Oh boy. Yeah, actually. That's gonna do it for the first episode. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. We'll be back to play more Minecraft with the Wholesome Boys here soon. So keep your eyes peeled. You can go find everybody's links to their various channels that you listen to in this video in the description of each person's video that you are watching. So you can go find them, say hello to them on their channel. It would be incredibly kind for you to do that. And then from there, you will just be here next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Adios.